Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. So, students, we will continue chapter number 1 with the topic Explanation of Evaporation by the Molecular Model. In a liquid, the molecules are in motion within its boundary, as you all know. They collide with each other. Okay, that means they are just colliding with each other. During the collision, some molecules below the surface of liquid, where below the surface of liquid they acquire sufficient energy. Which energy? This one, kinetic energy. Why? To overcome the force of attraction of other molecules, and their intermolecular spacing increases. Such molecules move to the surface of the liquid and they absorb heat from the surroundings. Why? So as to escape out into the atmosphere. With, with what? With the atmospheric air molecules. This is the process called evaporation. Okay, students. Now we will see that evaporation produces cooling. Students, if a little alcohol or spirit is poured on palm, okay, when you take it and keep it on your hand, what will happen? It gives you a cooling sensation, right? If some alcohol or spirit is poured on cotton or wool wrapped around a bulb of a thermometer, do you know what happens? The reading of that thermometer falls. This means that cooling is produced when a liquid evaporates. The reason for cooling is in evaporation is what? Is that when liquid changes into vapor, what happens? It requires heat. This heat is supplied by the surroundings of liquid. This result in the fall in temperature, that means cooling in the surroundings. So students, what are the applications of evaporation? What happens in summer? Water gets cooled in an earthen pot. Okay. The reason is what? The reason is that water seeps out on the surface through the pores in the pot and it evaporates. The heat required for evaporation is taken from water inside the pot, by which what happens? Gets cold. Then second point, I think you have seen also when a person gets high fever, any patient get high fever, doctor advise you to put the strips of wet cloth. Do you know why? Because water of the spirit of the strips evaporates. During this evaporation, what happens? Water gets heat from where? Obviously from the heating body, and here heating body is who? Patient. And thus the temperature of his body, what happens? Decreases. We often pour tea in a saucer to cool it faster. In a saucer, what happens? The surface area of tea increases and the evaporation becomes faster. Evaporation of sweat from our body helps to maintain the body temperature at 37 degrees Celsius. When this sweat evaporates, it requires heat which takes away from our body. As a result, what happens? Temperature falls to keep the body at 37 degrees Celsius. Students, learn all these points. All these applications, 1, 2, 3, 4 application, because these application will come as give reason. Okay, students, in your exam. So learn them very well. Now we will study about the differences between evaporation and boiling. Students, evaporation is a slow process while boiling is a rapid process. Evaporation, it takes place at the surface of liquid, while boiling takes place throughout the mass of liquid. Evaporation takes place at all temperatures, while boiling takes place at a specific constant temperature, which is called the boiling point of the liquid. The temperature of surrounding falls in evaporation, while in boiling the temperature of the surrounding remains always constant. So students, now we will learn about the sublimation and deposition, or we can say as solidification. What is sublimation? Sublimation is the process, students, in which a solid, when heated, it directly changes into its vapor state without changing in liquid. That means solid directly changes into gas. No liquid state is there. This is called what? Sublimation. Clear? Students, learn this sublimation definition. It is coming in your exam also. Now, what is deposition or solidification? It is a process when a vapor on cooling changes directly into solid. Clear? This is what called deposition, or we can say it as solidification. Now, example, when ammonium chloride or iodine, camphor, naphthalene and solid carbon dioxide, students, listen it. This solid carbon dioxide is also known as dry ice. Clear? Remember it. So solid carbon dioxide means dry ice. These all are heated. They are not changing into gas. They directly changes into vapor. And when their vapor is cooled, they directly changes into solid without changing first into liquid. So note down some things, students. Carbon dioxide gas, when cooled, converts into solid carbon dioxide, which is what called dry ice. Sometimes what happens, sublimation takes place without heating. Example, have you seen naphthalene balls, which we are using to keep them in the woolen clothes? It directly changes into vapor, and with the time they become smaller and smaller in size also. I think you must have seen in your homes also that your mother is keeping these balls in to protect this naphthalene balls, to protect them from the insects. So students, the process of sublimation and deposition or solidification, we can say, right, can easily be demonstrated by this following activity also. I will show you this activity. Take some camphor or ammonium chloride powder. Now you have to keep that powder in one dish. Now you have to cover this dish by a inverted funnel. And then you have to close that end of the funnel with a piece of cotton like this. Are you seeing in the diagram? This is, students, this is china dish. This is a inverted funnel and cotton pieces kept upside. Okay. Now Place the dish on the burner to heat it. You will notice that the fumes of what we have taken in that china dish, ammonium chloride. I have told you here also ammonium chloride or camphor, whatever you are taking. Okay, of ammonium chloride are seen in the funnel over the dish. Right? These vapors, upon rising, getting cooled, changes into solid ammonium chloride. Which gets deposited on the inner side of the funnel. That means ammonium chloride on heating changes directly in from solid into vapor, not in the liquid. And these vapors again on cooling, what happens? They directly changes to solid ammonium chloride. So students, today till here. Tomorrow we will continue in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay at home. Thank you.